Hello everyone, welcome back to another Borderlands 2 unofficial community patch video. Um, this one, I will say, is going to apply a lot more to vanilla because we're using the hail, and this gun is really not that much different on the community patch. Obviously, it's going to look a little bit better because the skills are buffed in the unofficial community patch, but this is far more applicable to the vanilla game than the other videos I've done, I would say. So that's a bit of a plus. So I think this weapon is commonly misunderstood. That's why I wanted to make a video on it. This weapon's really good, but I think a lot of people pretty much despise its firing pattern. As you can see, let's try to stand back so I can give a good example. But if I fire, I'm aiming at their foot. It's hitting them sort of in the head area, right? So I aim down, it goes up. Weird firing pattern. Name the hail, makes sense. Raining down on them from above. So it's hard to get used to. And do take note that I'm using the ferocious variant, which is the damage, all Vladoff parts. That doesn't really matter so much, but the ferocious does matter. You do want to have the damage prefix with this weapon, because if you have the swift prefix, or the prefix that buffs bullet speed instead of damage, it will actually change how the gun fires. I don't have the swift one on me, unfortunately, but essentially what's going to happen is it's going to shoot higher. It'll shoot even higher than it's shooting right now. And honestly, you don't want that. It's already hard enough to control and get used to. So yeah, you don't want that. Okay. Anyways, let's kind of look into the Hale's unlisted elements of the gun. We're going to tab out real quick. So let's see. It is a Moxie weapon, so 3% of damage dealt we get healed for. We have bonus critical hit damage of 200%, which is shown on the card, and 80% elemental splash damage. Really nice. And then let's see what else we have. As you can see here, velocity accelerate makes this gun extremely hard to use because you have to adjust your aim more, as I was saying. Um, it also has an unlisted projectile. After a certain point, I'll show you really quick, the hail will split off into another projectile. As you can see now, it's just one. Just one. It's going to be a little hard to see on this map. Let's see if I can get a good angle. Shoot. And there it is. You can see 2 bullets. That is very nice. That unlisted projectile is receives full buffs from things like the bee, for example, as we can see here. Delivers splash damage with each shot, inflicting 80% of the listed gun damage. It's boosted by grenade damage, which is incredible for Krieg and Axton, so definitely give it a shot on those characters as well. But honestly, this gun is really, really good on every character if you can just get used to it. I think it's particularly good with Gaige because of the synergy with Close Enough. It's very easy to kind of just aim in a general direction, and this thing will ricochet. Excuse me, sorry. This thing will pretty much ricochet everywhere. So it's good. Um, Here's the other things we're using. Florentine for the slag. We're not going to be using these really. Maybe the twister if something gets too close, but I'm running the black hole for death trap. Catalyst calm. Pretty much running my elemental build in the previous videos. Chain lightning. Bone of the ancients. Actually, for this one, I might run the quasar so we can bring them in a little bit better with the black hole. Have some synergy there. And then here's the build. And let's go ahead and just run through. Summon Death Trap. Let him shoot his little orb, and we'll just get going. Some solid damage. See if we can bring them together. And we're off to a pretty good start. So, it's pretty good to stand back with this weapon. It doesn't really matter if you aim down the sights or not. I guess it's preference. I actually find it a little bit easier not to aim down the sights. I think that's preference, but I like to get a little close and just kind of aim at their legs or feet and go to town. You're not getting the unlisted projectile when you do that. Whoa, that was Quasar. But you're still doing a lot of damage. As you can see, they're dying really quickly. And you're getting that healing, which allows you to frontline a little bit more like this. So it's a very good weapon to play aggressive with. Okay, already moved through that room. This weapon is doing some work, as it should be. It's very strong. We really didn't get him slagged. Whoa. I think I killed myself with my grenade there. A little unfortunate. Nice. Got back up. And continue clearing through. As you can see, it's just working enemies, and the added survivability from the weapon is very, very much so appreciated. Yep, cleared through him quick. And keep in mind that since this weapon does have those unlisted projectiles, this is a very good boss killing weapon. It can be good in the peak for killing some tanky enemies as well. I liked using it for like Dukino's mom, Saturn, things like that. It's pretty good. Need to reload here. What the hell just happened there? Pretty sure that guy teleported. Okay, can we stop with the bombers? Go ahead and summon Death Trap again. Okay, the bombers, I've had enough of that. Really annoying. Okay, but we survived through all that pretty well, even considering the like 10 bombers running straight at our face. Hail does a good job of keeping you alive. And of course Death Trap soaking up aggro does not hurt. Let's continue forward. Take a quick drink. Alright. Let's see. Get him slagged. Should die from the DOT over there. Nice. Now, if you can get better with aiming this weapon from a little further back, it probably will do a little bit more. Because, again, you're going to be getting that unlisted projectile. But honestly, a lot of these enemies are just running straight at me, so it's kind of hard. It's still very effective at close range. But, yeah, if you can perfect this weapon from a bit of a longer range, it's really going to shine. And of course, close enough is really nice with this weapon. I mean, really just shooting anywhere is probably going to work pretty well for you. Try to pull these guys together. Nice. Need a little bit of ammo. Just shreds this guy. And close enough finishes that dude off. Really nice. Go ahead and reload. Spam some slag. Black Hole's doing pretty well on them. I've liked this shield before, but this is a pretty good demo of it as well. It's a very nice mobbing shield. Good Death Trap. Also, I made a bit of a mistake. I think this weapon's actually better without a sight. It's a little bit easier to aim down sight if you do want to do it that way, without a sight. But again, that's kind of preference, so whatever works for you. And Wreath is dead. Nice. Moving through pretty quickly, building up a good bit of anarchy as well. Especially as you get higher anarchy, you can only aim so much with Gaige, so just kind of firing and going to town is probably your best bet. Let's get some of these barrels out of the way so we don't kill ourselves. Very nice. Oh, that guy's just gonna die to the Florentine. Pretty much, at least. Black hole is destroying a lot of barrels. Not very helpful right now for that. Death Trap is doing some serious work. But so is the hail. Okay. Oh, nope, nope, don't want that. Let's kill that guy before he explodes. Man, all these bombers. Cool. I'm stuck on something here. Oh, what in the world? Alright. Don't really want to deal with these bombers. Go ahead and get rid of them. This guy's got a DOT weapon. Try to get rid of him. Nice. Okay. Pull them together. Somehow didn't slag roof there. This is another thing that's nice about the hill. You can just kind of stand back, let Death Trap soak some aggro, and rain in some bullets from above. Does very respectable damage. Let's see if we can track him down, though. I don't know what he's doing right now. Doesn't want to stand in place, though. There we go. Oh, drop the dog. Cool. Oh, we're full. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty clean run through. I think that should be a pretty good showcase of the weapon. It's very strong. I highly recommend you try it on literally any character. It takes some getting used to, but it's very good. So, yeah, please give it a try and let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and please give a like, subscribe, or comment with other things you'd like to see. Any feedback is welcome, positive or negative. I'm a relatively new channel, so I'm just trying to improve. So please, any feedback is very, very welcome. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.